Okay, so everyone take a comfortable seat and take a hold of the strap and take one in each hand. And sit forward a little bit in the chair. And let's just go take the, put the strap under the sole of one foot and just keep it on the floor. And take the hands so that they're on the straps like you would be if you were riding a bicycle or if you were just holding something from both ends. And for those of you who don't know me, my name is Eileen and I'm filling in for Petra. And she'll be back starting next week, okay? All right. So I want you to go ahead and lean back slightly, extend your legs, extend your one leg, it doesn't matter which one. Make sure your elbows are straight. If they're bent, then I want you to walk the hands a little bit toward the feet so that you're pushing into the strap and it's making you sit up just a little bit taller. And take a few breaths there. Let the tension drop to the floor. Take deep breaths. And check with the elbows, make sure they're nice and straight. Right, and I want you to bend the knee and bend the elbows. You're going to bring the knee toward the chest and then extend. So you're going to try to be as steady as possible so that the leg is not wobbling side to side. Up and straighten, that's it. And up and straighten. And let's do one more. And straighten. And see if you can sit up just a little bit more by pushing down into the chair, like you're trying to make your tush a little heavier, right? And then open the chest, pinch the shoulder blades a little bit in the back. That's going to make your chest puff out a little bit. And keep pushing into the strap. And take one more deep breath in. And exhale and go ahead and bend the knee and put it down. Switch the strap to the other side. Okay. So go ahead and lean back a little bit at first. Get the hands adjusted. And then make sure that the elbows are nice and straight. And your foot is pushing into that strap. Let's go ahead and start with with pushing into the chair seat from the beginning. So take a deep breath in. And go ahead and bring the knees, bend the knees and the shoulders, the elbows, and straighten. And go ahead and bend the knee and the elbows and straighten. Really pushing out into the strap. So rather than thinking of it as a pull, that you're just holding on to the strap and the foot is pushing into it, not the knee. Let's just do a few more. And one more. And go ahead and bend the knee and lower the leg. Sorry, just a second. All right, so go ahead and set the strap down. Go ahead and stay forward in the chair because you're going to need clearance in the back of behind you. Go ahead and take your arms into what I call as an L shape. So this is what it looks like from the side. And what I want you to do is twinkle your fingers. Twinkle them like jazz, and then ping them for me, like really nice and tight. Okay, one more time, twinkle the fingers. Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle. And then really ping them nice and tight. So you're trying to make your fingers do a back bend, kind of. And the palms are facing the midline. So you can look at them and see, make sure the wrists are nice and straight. And what I want you to do is keep the fingers nice and taut and go forward and back with the arms, like they're in the railroad tracks. And keep moving forward and back. And your gaze is forward, like you're looking toward Hawaii, okay? So we're looking toward Hawaii this way. Then what do you notice with your torso? The shoulders for me, the shoulders are starting to make my torso turn around a little bit. So go ahead and turn toward the side that the elbow's pulling back. And see if you can keep those fingers nice and taut and engaged. And if you give me a little bit of a Shirley Temple dimple, you know how Shirley Temple had that little dimple that went in, or she had two actually. So you go side to side. And so instead of Hawaii, you're looking toward Alaska and South America. How's that? And the head is rotating at the same time with the torso. And the last one, go to the even number side and come back to the center. And let's keep the hands there and let's just do open the book, keeping the elbows nice and tucked. They're going to do open the book and close the book. All right. Okay. Am I big enough on your screen? I know some people have taken classes using their smartphones. I don't know how they do that. So go ahead and put the hands down. Let's shake it out just a little bit. Yeah. Let the fingers relax. Get really, really rubbery. Awesome. Okay. So put the hands down here. So let's do cat-cow. I think you all know that. So you take an inhale and you lift the breastbone just a little bit so that you can let the shoulder blades fall like a waterfall in the back. Then you're going to exhale and pull the navel back, rock back on your sits bones, and let the spine curve into a C. Going to inhale, rock forward, lift the breastbone, not to the ceiling, but toward the diagonal. That's like, let's see, 120 degrees from the floor. And go rocking back and forth on your own time a few times. And find the breath. And on the next inhale, come back to neutral, stop. I want you to do something new with the arms. So go ahead and take the palms together in front of the heart. So this is sort of yoga stuff, but it's sort of exercise. And it's also just calisthenics, things to take care of yourself. Gently press the palms together. Then what I want you to do is swim them up to the top, turn the palms out, and bring your arms down like you're doing a breaststroke swim stroke, and bring it back together. So this is going to be the cycle of your arms. So this is kind of get this on autopilot. Might help a little bit if you think of it that way. So let the muscles learn this motion. Okay. Remember we were doing the cat-cow earlier? We're going to do a hybrid. Okay. So we're going to do an exhale when you bring the palms together and lean back. Then on the inhale, the palms come out and you lift and inhale like you're shooting out of the water. And then you go back. And the palms separate and you open up, shooting out of the water. And find the breath, exhale and shoot out of the water. Let's do one more, exhale. And after you shoot out of the water, let the arms stay down and stay lifted through the chest. So you're shooting out like you're superhero, right? And then go ahead and come back up to neutral. Super. Right, go ahead and let the arms dangle to the side. And let's just make small circles on the ground. Make them as slow as you can, feeling every muscle engaging in sequence. And the fingertips are nice and long. Remember, we had that pinging. And then go the other way. And then bring the hands back to the lap. Okay, go ahead and take one hand, I don't care which one it is, and just gently place it against the side of the head. Think about the elbow moving a little bit more toward the side and pushing down into the chair so you get that length in the spine. And then without really moving your head, press into the palm and the palm resists. So I won't see you move, but you're doing something. So you're engaging the muscles in the neck and the shoulders on the side of the body where the arm is lifted. Then release it a little bit, release it. Then press again, press against each other. It's kind of like when we do the palms together in Anjali Mudra, it's the palms together in front of the heart. And release it. And last one, just gentle pressure into the palm, resisting, and release, and bring the arm down. All right, shake it out, get the blood back into it. Let's do the other side. We have two sides, right? If we were an octopus, we'd be in trouble. We'd be here all day. So open the elbow out toward the side, and then go ahead and gently press the palm of the hand and the head, side of the head together. And keep breathing. It's okay. And then release it. Take a breath and press together again. Just gentle pressure. We're not trying to break the hand or the wall or anything like that. And release it. And last one, gentle pressure in. Hello. I think Janie has now revealed herself. And release it and lower the arm and shake it out. Let's take the head in a circle, either way, like it's in a funnel. So just free it up. It doesn't have to be very big. It's more of just oiling the joint. You know, when you oil a joint, you don't have to, pour oil on it. You just need to put a little bit in and let the body kind of take over. And then go the other direction, whatever that is. And see if you can get a little bit taller, like you're screwing your head into the ceiling. So the screw goes in, the top of the head goes in a little bit more into the ceiling. And then come to center. Let's go ahead and turn the head to the side, tip it to either way, the ear toward the shoulder, and let the opposite shoulder get really heavy. All right, just tip the head to the one side. And then look down toward the floor on that side without moving the body. Get a little bit different stretch in the back of the neck and the side of the neck. And turn back to face the front. Let's turn one more time. This will be the last time. Look toward the floor. And then see about sitting up just a little taller again. Think about your spine being like a rubber band. Someone's got the top of the head and the tailbone. Turn it back toward the front and then lift the head up to the vertical. All right? Go ahead and tip the head to the other side. Let the opposite shoulder get really heavy. Make sure your face is toward the front, so you're looking toward Hawaii. And then go ahead and look toward the floor, moving nothing but the part of your body above the shoulders. And then turn back toward the front. Really get that nice side stretch. That's it. And one more time, last time, look toward the floor very gently. That opposite shoulder is still pretty heavy. And go back and turn the head facing the front. And gently bring the head back up. Let's just do a few shoulder rolls right here. Small ones, like 50%. Either direction. I don't care. And we're using both shoulders, so try to be as symmetrical as possible. Keep looking toward Hawaii. Tropical breeze. And we have pretty good weather here too, so it's hard to think of Hawaii sometimes. Go the other way. And go ahead and center. All right. So let's go ahead and stand up. Got some other things for you to do. And let's take the chair away for the time being. Might come back. So I hope you can all see me. I'm going to switch the camera a little bit so that it's okay. So go ahead and take your arms and take them upward, and the palms are toward the midline. And I'm going to squat, but don't squat, okay? I want you to take your fingers, grab the fingers of one hand into the other one. So whichever side is holding the, the fingers, I want you to lean in that direction. Sideways. And then come on up. And let's go one more time, same way. So the hand that's there, you're tilting toward the side that's holding the fingers on the other hand. All right. Then what I want you to do is move the top of the body like it's in a funnel. So your belly button is at the bottom of the funnel. So you're making this circle, you're going forward and side and back and side, forward and back and side, and what is it? Front and side and back and side. Sorry about that. And then come up to center. Bring the arms down. Shake them out. Give them a little bit of a rest. Okay. All right. So go ahead and sweep the arms up again. Grab use the other hand to hold onto the fingers of that side. And then you're going to tilt to the side that's holding the fingers. And then come on back up on an inhale. One more time. Tilt over to the side. Keep the chest facing toward Hawaii and your gaze as well. And come on up. And can you remember which way you went the other way, other side? See if you can get yourself in a funnel going in the other direction from the first side. This is all a trick. See if you can remember. All right. And then come on up and breaststroke the arms down. So I'd like to have you stay in control of your body when you're doing exercises, unless specifically to like toss something. Let's see. So go ahead and stand with the feet like slightly apart. Not too much, right? Okay. I want you to step and touch and step and touch. So you're going to do a full weight transfer. You step and touch and get solid right there. And step and touch. Step and touch. Step and touch. The knees stay soft. Okay, I want you to take your arms into a W. And so when you touch, you're going to pull the arms down. So you're going to step and touch. Step and touch. Keep the knees soft. Step and touch. Step and touch. Step, touch. Step, touch. Step, touch. I'm going to make it a little bit more challenging. You can keep doing this, or you can kick yourself in the tush. Kick, step, kick, step, kick, step, up, super, step, kick, step, kick, step, kick, step, kick, and come down. And let's just bring the hands down at your sides. And let yourself roll the shoulders up and back and down a little bit. Open the chest. Yeah. Right. So taking a little bit of resistance, just take your feet in a comfortable position. I want you to take one hand like this. And I want you to make a fist, like you're going to punch somebody sideways. I'm going to put it together and put it towards the fist side. And I want you to push while you resist across the front of your chest. Then take it back. It's like a typewriter, you know, a typewriter, you know, in the old days, that the roller, the platen went back and forth, kind of like this. So it's going to be really slow because you're pushing into your hand, but you're resisting it. It's a little bit like we did earlier with the head against the palm of the hand, except in this case, there is resistance that gives in. And let's do one more. So you're pushing. Yeah. All right. Shake the hands out. We'll do the other side. So lift the other hand up that was fisted. Take the other one. It's like superhero stuff. And take it across to the side with the fist. And you're going to push and resist. And take it back and push and resist. And back again. And resist. So the rest of your body's not really moving that much. You really focus on moving the shoulders and using the muscles of the upper arms on both sides. Super. And make sure the elbows dropped if you can. Last one. And then release and drop. Okay. So go ahead and we're going to do a little bit of motion. So put the hands on the hips and just take soft knees. So we're going to take a side step for now, and we're going to do 3 quick steps. So it's 1. Oh wait, you know what? Sorry, just a second. So step and then shift back and go 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then go step the other way. Shift, step, shift, 1, 2, 3. That's it. Side step, shift back, 1, 2, 3. And other side, and you can lift the foot just a little bit more. 1, 2, 3. So we can go 1 and up, and 1, 2, 3. 1 and up, and step, 1, 2, 3. Step, lift, down, 1, 2, 3. So the more time you can spend on one leg, The more challenging, 1, 2, 3. Let's do one more to each side. Step lift, down, 1, 2, 3. Last one, step lift, down, 1, 2, 3. Super. Okay, so let's try it going back. We always do see things going forward. We see things going sideways. So I'm going to step forward. So we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to step back and we're not going to look. Okay, so soften the knees again, and you're going to take a step back and lift the foot and come forward. And you go 1, 2, 3. You're going to take the step back with the other foot and step forward. 1, 2, 3. Keep the hands on the hips for me if you can. Step back and forward. 1, 2, 3. Step back, lift the front foot. Step forward. 1, 2, 3. Last set. Step back and forward. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Step back. Step forward. 1, 2, 3. Super. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and take the chair again. And if you can have it facing me, so you can have it like this, so you don't have to move it. But I'm going to do this facing sideways so you can see what I'm doing. So have the chair seat facing you. Go ahead and stand in front of it, maybe about a foot or so. Put the hands firmly on the chair seat. Okay. Now walk your feet back a little bit so that your shoulders are above the wrists. That's going to be your safety zone so that everything is in a very vertical line here. Soften the knees. And I want you to bend one knee and then lift the knee. See this? And then I want you to straighten the knee. So you're in sort of a table position. And what I want you to do is I want you to bend both knees and bring them together toward your chest, untuck, and you're going to kick the back wall behind you. Try to keep your hips level and the toes and knee pointing down toward the floor. And keep pushing down into the chair seat. So you're going to tuck, everything bends, and everything straightens out. Tuck it in, both knees bend, and straighten out. Both knees bend. Keep the weight in the front of the heel, okay? It's going to protect your kneecap and all. Last one, and straighten and hold. Really push down into the chair seat and think about making the kneecaps move toward your hips. If you can, go ahead and take the left hand or the same hand as the front foot off of the chair and reach the fingers forward and the heel backward. Super. Keep the hips level for me, y'all. That's it. And go ahead and put the hand back down, soften the knee, bring everything back together, feet together, and let's stand up for a breath. Okay, I'm going to give yourself a little bit of a break. All right. So keeping the feet right where they are, go ahead, soften the knees and put the hands on this chair again, okay? And go ahead and shift the weight to the other foot, whichever one, because I can't keep track of everyone's which side. Bend that second knee, the knee that didn't go up the last time, and lift it up, and then straighten the leg to kick that back wall. Push down into the chair so that you have, you're not sinking your chest between the shoulders. Go ahead and bend both knees and curl up, and then extend into that table. And curl up and extend into that table and curl up. 2 more. Keep pushing into the chair seat and reach away with the heel of the foot. Curl up and really reach back with that back heel. Pull the navel in just a little bit. Make sure the hips are level. And if you can, if you have it, go ahead and reach the same side hand arm as the front leg into a nice long reach. Little finger is working really hard. Keep pressing down into the chair. Put the hand down, soften both knees, bring the foot down side by side, and go ahead and come back up to standing. Okay, all right. All right, so let's go. You can just set the chair aside for a little bit. We might come back to it. So I want you to go ahead and we're going to do a little bit of marching. So this is a balance thing. So take your hands into, you know what, do a little bit of a clench of this, really light, but no effort. And we're just going to march, but we're just going to lift the foot just a little bit off, and the hands are going to move at the same time. We're going to go really slow. What I want you to think about, so lift the knee to the front when you march. So lift, that's it. And think about when you're balancing on that one leg, that you're someone's shrink wrapping it. Let's see if you can lift a little bit higher, and you're shifting. Stay safe. So you're lifting and keep looking for Hawaii, okay? Because you don't want to look at me and be wobbling. You want to be looking toward Hawaii, where the island is relatively stable. Over. Beautiful. Up. And last set. And up. And come down. Let's put the hands together, interlace the fingers, and just circle the fingers around, the hand around. And go the other way. And then shake it out. Okay. So this is something that turn the back of the chair, and you're gonna want to be facing the camera on this one. This. What I want you to do is stand next to the chair, close enough to the back of the chair so that your elbows bent. You're gonna have your hand on your hip. And you're gonna have your feet side by side. The hand should be a little bit forward. And you're gonna take a step back. I'm gonna have to do this. So you're gonna be in a high lunge. So you're just like barely, the heel might be a little bit off the floor. So I want you to do is make sure this elbow's bent, because it's going to get straightened up a little bit. So you're going to bring the knee up, and you're going to straighten the standing leg, and you're going to take it back down. You're going to come back up, and be sure your shoulders are squared off so that they stay right side by side, going sideways during the whole thing. And bring it up and back and up and back, and hold. So when I want you to, if you can, lift the heel just a little bit off the floor when you come up. So you can take it up and down. And you can lift it up. Your heel goes up a little bit, and you go back down. And you bring the heel up and down and up and down. And let's just pump the front knee a little bit. Keep the back leg straight, and just bend and slightly straighten the front leg. Okay. And then what I want you to do is plant the back heel, and I want you to just lean forward on the front knee a little bit at a time to get a different kind of stretch in the back of the leg. Okay. All right, bring the feet together. Let's switch sides with the chairs, right? Okay. So make sure you stand next to it and your elbows slightly bent. So you got to be a little bit closer than you want to. Your hands a little bit forward, hands on the hips. And go ahead and move the outside leg, which is the leg opposite the chair. And keep the hand on the hip, and bring the knee up and take it back down. Don't bring it up too high yet, okay? It's just back. So shifting the weight up and distributing it to both, and up and back. A few more. Up. Keep the shoulders square. Up and back. Let's see if we can lift the heel. So bring it up and go back, and bring it up, and the heel goes back down and up. Go back down and up, and go back down and hold it. And then go ahead and just bend the front knee a little bit, a few times, while keeping the back heel on the floor. All right. And go ahead and bend the back knee a few times. And hold. All right. And come on. Super. Okay. Right. So let's take a side. We're going to do some side stretches. So let's see. Gonna go start with your feet slightly apart. And we're going to take a step out and take a lunge. And we're going to take the arm out. And the toes can be a little bit turned out. And we're going to circle the arms. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to push and come back up. I'm going to move over a little bit. All right, so we're going to go lean over to the other side. You can turn the toes out a little bit, reach the arm over. And we're going to circle 1, 2, 3, 4, push, and bring them back together. Okay, so the other side again. So let's go ahead and take the arm out and sweep it over. And then we're going to circle 1, 2, 3, 4, and push and come back. All right, other sides, last one. Lean over and circle 1, 2, 3, push, and come on back. And let's just go ahead and take the hips and circle them a little bit to one side. And the knees are soft. They're kind of doing the Polynesian, Hawaiian, South Pacific thing. Go the other way. Other way. And then go ahead and push into the floor. And then what I want you to do is think about your kneecaps. Think about your kneecaps moving up. They're getting pulled up in an elevator up toward your hips. So the heels stay down. You're pushing down into the floor with the front of the heel area as being the focal point. And your tailbone's dropping. And I want you to think about the chest opening just a little bit. And the shoulder blades are falling down the backside of your body like they're waterfalls. All right. Okay, for the next part, if you want to do dumbbells, you're welcome to do that. I've got lightweight ones for me. And if you have balance issues, what you can do is you can put the chair in front of you and you can hold on to it. So what we're going to do is separate the feet and turn the toes slightly out. So if your balance is pretty good, you can just pretend the chair is not there, okay? And what we're going to do is go ahead and take that slightly outside straddle, have the weights by your sides, and open the chest. Think about something, you're pinching something between your shoulder blades slightly on the back side to open up your chest. So keep that in mind as we do this. We'll go ahead and slightly bend the knees. And take a look at your knees. Make sure the knees are pointing in the same direction as your toes. Okay, that's really, it's a safety issue. Go ahead and take the arms up into cactus. All right, get those elbows lifted and then think about pinching the shoulders, not opening the elbows, but pinching the shoulders. So I want you to see it sit there and just do a small up and down, not even a bounce, it's just up and down. And think about where the weight is in going through the center of the body. And pull the navel up toward the chest, toward the sternum. And then go ahead and stop. Take a deep breath. And take the arms in and out. And in and out. And in. Keep the elbows heavy as well as the shoulder blades in the back. And in and out. And I want you to hold it and pinch the shoulders just a little bit and release. Pinch the shoulders in the back and release. Beautiful. Pinch the shoulders in the back, release. One last one, pinch and release. Okay. And then what I want you to do is I want you to turn and twist toward one side. Don't move your legs. And then come back. Turn, twist to the other side. The legs are right there. It's like you're the TV monitor and then your legs are the stand on the TV monitor. So you don't want the stand to move. Go to the other side. and back. Let's do one more set. So the first side twist and center, and the other side twist and center. And let's just straighten everything at the same time and bend it back down and straighten up and back down. Let's do two more. Up and down. Then on the next one on the up, let's pulse it. So it's like pulse the arm. You can't see my weights, but they are pulsing. You can see how my elbows are straightening. And up, reach, 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 reach. Lift it up. Bring it back down. Bring the weights down and walk your feet together. Okay. All right. So go ahead and take the chair away for the time being. Take a comfortable hip width part stand. Take your hands into L position. So this is that again, you're hugging yourself and you're going to have medium clenched fists this time. So we're going to do some punching. So we're going to take 3 punches at a time and we're going to say ha, ha, ha on each punch. Okay, so there's going to be twists. You can do it just straightforward. So here's a demo. Okay, here we go. Ha, ha, ha. Ha, ha, ha. It's a little bit of karate-ish. I haven't taken karate, so I don't know, but it's kind of that same motion. So you want to really like punch right into the bag and you're going to exhale on each one. So you're going to have to inhale really quick. You want to go straight forward, like right in the breadbasket of whoever's ahead of you. That's not very nice. I guess we should think about it as a punching bag. Ready? So take a deep breath in, soften your knees just a little bit so that you have a nice grounding, yeah? And you know what? I think as a natural tendency, my feet kind of separated a little bit more than hips width apart to give me some nice grounding. So go ahead and get ready. Take a deep breath in and do three punches and hold until I say go. Okay, so ready, set, go. Ha, ha, ha. 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 Let's do 2 more sets. Ready, set, go. Ha, ha, ha. Ready, set, go. Ha, ha, ha. Super. All right, go ahead and stand up. Wiggle the torso a little bit, loosen it up, because as you're exhaling, you're like contracting everything. Just want to loosen it all up. So let's go ahead and go to the mat. If you need a blanket, we're going to go on all fours. If you need a blanket under your knees, get a blanket underneath there. Or you can double up your mat, whatever's comfortable. So on all fours, and let's see, just adjust this tiny bit. Great. So I'm going to go ahead and go on all fours, and make sure have your hands about hip shoulders width apart, and your knees just a little bit closer than hips width apart, just a few inches separated. Make sure the shoulders are above the wrists. Okay, so we're going for that vertical line again, just like your table. Okay, you all there? Super. So you're looking at the floor. So try to be. I'll try to talk you through this as much as possible rather than you watching me. So the feet and the shins are about an inch or 2 apart, and you're pushing down into the hands. So your chest doesn't sink down. So go ahead and slide the right toes along the floor and then lift the leg up so that it's parallel to the floor, or what you think is parallel. And then move that back heel into an invisible wall behind you, keeping the hips level. And then go ahead and bring it back down. We're going to do the other leg. So shift over to the right side, and then slide the left toes. Lift up the leg off the floor, parallel to the floor. Push that heel into that imaginary wall. And then bring the foot back down. So we're going to go the first side again. Slide the toes back, and then float the leg up. Everything is level if you can. And this is optional. Slide the left hand forward and go into hunting dog. Palms toward the midline and the fingers reaching forward and the heel reaching back and your navel puckering a little bit toward the spine. Go ahead and bring everything down and we'll do the other side. So reset yourself and then slowly slide the left toes back behind you. Float the leg up to parallel. Really push into that imaginary wall behind you. Slide the right hand if you can. If not, just keep pushing into the floor and pushing into that back wall. And lift the arm, palm toward the midline, little finger being repelled by the heel of the left foot. And go ahead and bring everything back down and just shift the weight front and back a little bit. Forward onto the hands a little bit more, move the hips back. And then go ahead and come back. Let's go ahead and sit down on the floor. I'm going to sit facing you. And actually, I'm going to sit sideways. So if you can sit facing the camera, I'm going to sit facing sideways so you can see what I'm doing. So you're going to have your heels on the floor, knees slightly bent, and your torso as upright as possible. So going to work on the abs a little bit. If you're sitting back here, then straighten the knees just a little bit more so you can bring your hips a little bit more vertical, okay? And the legs are about hips width apart, a little bit here, plus minus. And so I want you to take your hands and I Dream of Jeannie. I don't know if you all know that, but it's from way back when. And I want you to curve the belly button back and lean back a little bit. You're going to twist to the right and come on up. And then you're going to go back down, come back to the center, twist to the left, and you're going to come back up. The legs stay right where they are. Lean back, curve back to the center again, turn to the right, come on up, and lean back, curve to the center, to the left, and come up. Let's do a few more. Go ahead and lean back, center, turn to the right, use the abs to sit up, lean back, curve to the center and to the left, and come up. And let's come back and hold it in center, and then take your arms forward and just like you're an air traffic controller, just move your arms front and back at the elbows as you're leaning back. If you can, try and straighten the length of the spine so that you're leaning back like you're in a chaise lounge. Go ahead and come on up and go ahead and let's lie on your back. So lie down in what's called constructive rest. You're going to be on your back. If you need support under your head, put a blanket or a block, depends on what you're comfortable with. And you're going to have your feet hips width apart. And let's take the arms again in L position, except now this time, the fingertips are going to end up facing the ceiling. So the elbows are nicely tucked. The feet and the knees are about hips width apart. And the back of the upper body is resting firmly onto the floor. So bring the heels as close to the tush as you can, as close as you can. And then what you're going to do is you're going to press into the arms. Don't do it yet. You're going to press into the upper arms, and you're going to lift your heels, and your knees are going to move toward the toes. So those are three things. I won't give you any more than that. So take a deep breath in. Upper arms, hips, and knees. Just lift them up a little bit off the floor and bring them back down. So get used to that. One more time. You're going to take the upper arms, hips, and knees forward and lift your hips just a little bit higher than last time. And your chest will puff up. Surprise. And then go ahead and come back down. Once more, we're going to press the upper arms, lift the hips, and let the knees go. And really press those hips up towards the ceiling. And then come back down. I'm going to do one variation. Bring the feet together mostly with the big toes. The heels can be a little bit separated and the knees together if you can. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up, just listen for a minute. We're going to go into the bridge, and then you're going to lift one leg toward the ceiling. And you're going to extend it so that you straighten the knees, that one knee, and then the sole of the foot is like trying to touch the ceiling. So go ahead and keep the feet together, keep the knees together for now. Press the upper arms, hips, and the knees. Shift the weight to the left a little bit. Release the right knee toward the chest, and then straighten the foot toward the ceiling. Straighten the leg, and keep pressing, and then bend the knee, bring it back down next to the left foot, and come on down. All right, so we're going to do the other side. Hey. Okay, so if you need to adjust the heel so that they're as close to your tush as possible again, all right, and go ahead and press into the upper arms, lift the hips, and then move the knees toward the foot. Bring the left knee toward the chest, and then straighten the leg and reach the foot, sole of that left foot toward the ceiling, and then bend the foot, the foot back down, and come on down. Okay. Then bring the knees, both knees toward the chest, and give them a nice hug. Let your knees go side to side. You might end up with a little bit of a massage on your back if you want. And then go ahead and put the feet down. And what I want you to do is take the right ankle and cross it over the left thigh. So you have what we sometimes call a figure 4 position. Okay. And you're going to bring the left knee toward the chest, thread the right hand through that hole in the middle, and interlace the fingers behind the left thigh. And the elbow should be straight. And take a deep breath, flex the right foot, and make the little toe work a little bit harder than the big toe. And take a few breaths there. Maybe you'll feel a stretch somewhere. On the next exhale, if you have capacity, go ahead and bend the elbows a little bit and bring that left knee a little closer to the chest, maybe. If not, keep that position right where you are with the straight elbows. And see if you can let that tension, tightness, stretching kind of release. And then go ahead and put the left foot down, right foot down. Take a breath for a few breaths there. And go ahead and cross the left ankle over the right thigh. Flex the left foot actively. Go ahead and bring the right knee toward the chest. Thread the left hand through that little opening and maybe interlace the fingers behind the right thigh. Keep that left foot flexed actively. Protect the knee. And take a few breaths there. Ask yourself, what can you release? And keep breathing. Take deep breaths. And on the next exhale, if you have capacity, go ahead and bring the right knee a little closer toward the chest using the hands. And find that place where you can hold it for a few more breaths. And it's getting warmer, something about like, oh, maybe I can like let the stretching melt. Go ahead and take a deep breath in. Exhale, go ahead and lower the feet side by side. Then separate the feet to about what would be maybe about 1.5 feet. And go ahead and take the arms to the sides, either into a T or about 45 degrees from your hips, with the palms, if you can, facing toward the ceiling. Go ahead and lower the knees to the right side, keeping the chest facing the ceiling. Shoulders are in very neutral position. They are doing nothing. And think about that left knee trying to push away from the left hip. And then on the next inhale, bring the knees back up. Adjust the hips if they feel like they're a little bit crooked. Bring the heels a little bit closer to the tush if you need to. And then go ahead and lower the knees toward the left side. Chest still facing toward the ceiling. Very, very neutral. Nothing forced. Gravity's doing all the work. And think about that right knee moving away in the opposite direction from your right hip. Magically, it may get a little closer to the floor, even though you're repelling it. See if you can deepen the breath. And go ahead and bring the knees back up on an inhale. And bring both knees toward the chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. And I'm going to give you like a 2-minute Shavasana. So go ahead and slide your heels away from your tush. Take the hands maybe 45 degrees from the torso. Let the shoulder blades get heavy. Close the eyes. If the feet want to turn outward, that's okay. Just let everything go. And close the eyes if I haven't said that already. And see if you can just locate where you're breathing. Is it in the chest or the belly? Or maybe it's right in the middle by the floating ribs. Middle of the body. So go ahead and take a deep inhale and a slower exhale. And go ahead and gently start to move. And when you're ready, roll onto one side. Take a few breaths there. And push yourself up to a comfortable position. Okay. All right. That's it for today. Thank you very much. And hope to see you again maybe sometime soon. Right?
Thanks. That was great.
Oh, thank you.